actively search for free things and then make your friends join you instead of going to the pub, because then you're saving money twice.
There we
Double
go.
the savings.
There we go. Hi, I'm Lewis. I'm just going into second year and I'm studying anthropology.
And I'm Beth. I'm going in second year as well, and I study anthropology and media. It's quite stressful if you haven't been in a university environment before. If every day when something happens or a grade doesn't come out, to think, I actually don't have control of this, I'm going to take control of my money and spend it all on something that I don't necessarily need. If you think you need it, wait, and you might not. Something might come up. You might find the backpack you need on Gumtree for cheaper, or you might find someone gives you on.
I still need to be careful with the coffees. They get me still, even this year. Coffees
Bring
are
your
too
own
good.
cups.
Yes.
Buy a reusable cup.
That's a good idea.
Because it does the environment, and also it's a lot cheaper.
Tea bags as well.
Tea bags.
Coffee's
Good times.
for the win. And also just making a study timetable, make yourself a spending table and just see each week how much you really want to spend, again, shopping or going out, and maybe just think about getting a part-time job somewhere, because although it sounds a bit more strenuous, it's totally worthwhile once you get the money racking up eventually.
Everyone is different, so don't try and compete on budgets. If you see someone who's doing loads of really cool things that are really expensive, you don't know what that budget is.
So on a night out as well, you've got to be really careful. So if you've got a contactless card, just be aware how much you're spending by just tapping, because that got me last year.
If you struggle with cooking and you don't particularly enjoy it, it can be quite hard to find nutritional meals that are on a budget. So what I do is I get a cookbook and I go through it before I go to the supermarket now. Didn't used to, do it now. And make a list and make sure that my ingredients kind of overlap as much as they can, so that I'm not just buying an ingredient per meal. I'm actually making my ingredients go round so that they last as long as possible and I use them up and I don't have waste as well.
What you should do, actually, saying that, is go to Lewisham Market, and basically they've got just massive bowls of stuff for £1. Do what Beth was saying, was buy a whole bowl for a whole house or flat, and then all cook it together and make that meal last a week. That's what we do. There's also a Facebook page which should be up for a while, because loads of people love it. It's called Free Stuff. People just give away anything that they've got, and there are some really good things on there that we got a coffee machine at home in the last few weeks that we use every day. It's amazing. It
can be seen in London, there's nothing to do if you don't have any money. It can be seen as being quite expensive to actually go out, but that's not true. You just need to know where to look. So many great places do free entry for students, or student tickets that are discounted. So the South Bank Centre have a really good under 30 scheme that I use a lot, and get discounted tickets or even free tickets to really great cultural events. You can also use apps like Uni Days, which is free, or you can buy an NUS card so that you can unlock different discounts that'll help you if you're buying things like toiletries and things that you'll buy anyway.
Also, being a Goldsmiths student allows you access to a website called blackbullion.com, which is basically a budgeting website, and it just gives you some really good tips on how to budget and how to use money in the right way. It's really helpful.